I'm Phoebe Murray, centre for Bristol Bears. How did I become aware of rugby? So I actually started when I was 6, and I still remember the first time I went. It was kind of a Sunday morning and it was very, very heavy rain, windy, but for some reason I stayed. It was just good fun, and I've always very sporty growing up. I would kind of play anything I could get my hands on. It was all men's rugby, but I was quite good at it when I was younger. Probably surprised quite a few of the boys, so it was quite nice maybe sometimes being that one girl that kind of shone a bit. Like I do say to a lot of people that growing up I didn't have a female role model in rugby because it just wasn't on TV, it wasn't accessible. It's much more accessible now, there's more clubs. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of a pinch me moment when I come here. I've had it once where I was just in Bears kit. I'd just be walking in the supermarket and this kid came up to me and said, "Do you play for Bears?" Yeah, I think that little 6-year-old me covered in mud would be pretty proud of where I've got to now. I am a junior doctor. I work 3 days a week in the hospital, so my day-to-day things will just be doing a ward round, seeing patients, scans, bloods, things like that. And then sometimes I'll have night shifts and on-calls where I'll just be looking after patients out of hours. If anything goes wrong, then I've got to go see them and help. They've been very understanding that I do have kind of this other career of rugby. I had early conversations with the hospital and they've been incredibly supportive. And same here, Dave and Tom know the scenario. Do any teammates come and ask me medical advice? They actually do. I have had quite a few.
Just make sure you're precise with this.
I will.
Selection for Saturday.
All right, goes on this. A lot of family members now have started doing it, and it's just, yeah, I'm just always the same answer, go see your GP. The season so far for us. I think we're in a good position. We probably wanted to be a little bit better, but we're in the top 4. We want to be looking at winning the league this year, which we need to be beating those top teams. So I think we could be in a better position. You know, just being 4th isn't where we want to be, and we'll be honest with ourselves that that's true. So I think going forward, we need to put in some better performances against those top teams that ultimately, if we're going to see them in a final, then we want to know that we can beat them.